Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to link your reoccurring Zoom videos into your Schoology page. So specifically we use this for office hours. So I'm going to show you how to link that into your Schoology page so there's just one place for your parents to go. I'm also going to show you how to utilize Sign Up Genius so that you don't have all your students in your Zoom office hours at the same time, because at least for the younger grades that hasn't been very helpful. So I'm going to first show you how to link it, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you how I utilize Sign Up Genius for this. Okay, so the first place I need to go is Zoom. When I click on Zoom, I'm going to go into my profile, and I'm going to click on Meetings, because the first thing that I need to do is set up a reoccurring meeting for my office hours. If you have already done this, then you can just scooch forward in the video, but for my friends who have not set up their office hour Zoom reoccurring meeting, I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, the first button we need to click is Schedule a New Meeting. Now I'm going to title my meeting Office Hours, and I'm going to just title it 2 because I've actually already made my office hours and I don't want to get confused. Okay, you can enter in a description here if you want, and then we need to select when it starts. So our first office hours are going to start on Monday the 30th. And here's where you put in the time that it is. So for me, I chose my office hours to be at 10 in the morning. So I'm going to change it to 10 a.m. And the office hours are an hour long. Now here is the part where we make it reoccurring so that you don't have to make a different link every single day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the reoccurring meeting. Now, as of right now, we want to make this reoccurring meeting daily. Oh, oops, I changed it to weekly. We want to make it daily, and we want it to repeat every day. And the end date, I'm just going to put is the latest date that I can set right now, which is May 19th. And so this is going to last until then. I know that we got that email about how to require a meeting password, or if you wanted to set up a wait room. That's up to you whether you want to check this box or if you want to check the enable wait room. I'm going to do the waiting room. So now you want to make sure your video, host, and participant is on, and always make sure your audio is set to both. So because I didn't choose the require meeting password up here, I'm going to choose enable wait room. And by enabling wait room, you also want to enable that people can join before host, because they'll sit in the wait room before the time is ready. Okay, I'm going to click save. And now it has populated. If I want to save this to my Outlook calendar and have it automatically make a reminder for me, I can click on this button, and then up here click on the attachment that it added, and it's trying to add a new event, but because this is not real for me, I'm going to click cancel. Okay, and then I need to scroll down, and this right here is what I need. I don't need to copy the invitation, I just need this URL. So what I'm going to do is hold the URL and copy all of this by right-clicking, copy. Now it's time to go to Schoology. So if you don't already have Schoology opened up, go ahead and open that up and come to your home page in Schoology. I need to go to my homeroom course. Now, in my homeroom course, I'm going to go to Online Learning, my Zoom for office hours, and I've already set it up right here, but I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to click on Add Materials. As you notice, this is a very popular button. You're going to need it a lot. From here, I'm going to click on Add File, Link, or External Tool, and I am adding in a link. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this, y'all, is because this right here that we just copied is a link. And if the student clicks on it, that's how they get into Zoom. It's the same thing that we do when we're Zooming with Danny and Anitria. So I'm going to click on link. And now in here, I'm going to paste that link. Okay. Now I titled mine the office hours. And I let them know the time of my office hours because you don't want people clicking on this link at all times of the day and wondering why you're not there, because it's only going to be valid for the time that you set. Okay, so if I set for 10 a.m., then I need to say, 10 to 11, whatever you decide your office hours are. Okay, then I click on add. Now it shows up right here, and when parents or students go into your Schoology page and they click on this office hours, it's going to bring them straight to Zoom, and it's going to try to prompt them to ask them to run Zoom and launch it here. And that's how they'll be able to Zoom with you. Okay, so that's how you add in your Zoom link for reoccurring Zoom office hours. So anytime students log in, they can always click on this during your office hours. Now I'm going to show you how to utilize Sign Up Genius so that you only have 5 or 6 students in your Zoom meetings at a time, and that way you can get more things done. So what I did was I linked my Sign Up Genius here, and as you can see, when parents or students come to the Sign Up Genius and they're ready to sign up, it's going to take a moment. Okay, when they're ready to sign up, I have 15-minute intervals during my office hours, and up to 5 students can sign up at a time. So you can change that however you need to. So this just helps me with the little ones so that they're not all signing up at the same time. And I did it just for this week, so I don't overwhelm the parents with all the options. I did it a week at a time. So let me show you how I did that. So I click on Create a Sign Up. And I'm going to title it my office hours. Okay, I'm going to make my class the class, and then you can choose any of the theme designs. So I'm just going to choose this first one that's here. Okay, and I click Save and Continue. Now I'm going to sort by date, and I want to click on Add Dates. Now from here, I'm actually going to go into Add Time Slots, and I'm going to choose the days of the event. So I'm going to choose starting on Monday and ending on Friday. So I have Monday through Friday just of this week. If you want to do more weeks, you can. I'm just going to do this week. For example, if you wanted to do for the rest of the year or like through April, but you don't want to include Saturday or Sunday, you can just unclick them here so that it keeps just Monday through Friday. But for me, I'm just going to do it by the week. Okay? Now my time range is from 10:45 to 11:45 a.m. And I want the time slots to be every 15 minutes. Now, I think it's best if you make the location name your Zoom URL so that whenever they get the confirmation email, they'll have that Zoom URL, or they can go to your Schoology for your Zoom. So they can either click here to join, or whenever they get the confirmation email, they'll see the location here. So I'm going to actually go back to my Zoom and copy this again, because this is how they get into my Zoom. And I'm going to paste that here. Okay, now all I have to do after that, deciding which weeks, the days, the time, and the every 15 minutes, you could change this to whatever you want. If you wanted it every 10 minutes or however you want to do it. I'm going to click Add 20 Time Slots. And now you'll see that they all populate here. So starting with Monday, starting at 10:45, I have 4 time slots on Monday for students to sign up for. Now, I want more than one person to be able to sign up for this Monday time slot. So what I'm going to do is come up here and click on Add Slots. And I'm just going to make the title Sign Up. I just think it's helpful. And I want 5 or 6 or 7, however many you want for your class. I'm going to choose 6. And I want to keep this on all dates. And I'm just going to click Save. So now you'll see that whenever they come to sign up, when they sign up for Monday, it'll allow 6 people to sign up here. And once 6 people are signed up, nobody else can sign up for this time slot. They'll have to choose another time, or they can choose another day at the same time. Okay. Once all of these are ready, I'm going to click Save and Continue. And I want to make sure they have their name and their email. And I'm going to say Save and Continue, and then Publish. Okay, now this is the link to your Sign Up Genius. I'm going to click on Copy Link to copy that. It says copied. Now it's time to go back into my Schoology page, and this is where I'm going to link the Sign Up Genius so that everything is in the same place. Okay, so here I'm going to click on Add Materials, and it's the same as we did before where I add a link. I click on Link. I'm going to paste that URL into the address bar, and then I'm going to title it, sign up for a time slot for office hours. Okay, and then I can click Add. And now you'll see that mine came up right here. So people, parents can come in and click on it, and then they'd get brought right to my Sign Up Genius where they can sign up for a time slot. So now my Zoom office hours and my Sign Up Genius for my office hours are done for the week. When I'm ready to, this week is over and I want to change this to the next week, all I have to do when I go in to create a sign up is I go back to my signups. I can click on office hours and I can edit it. And all I'll do is I'll just change the dates. Instead of being this week, I will just change them to next week. Under slots, I'll click on add dates, time slots, and I'll change it to the next week's time slots. So it's super easy. I think it makes it more manageable, and I hope this helped. Let me know if y'all have any questions.